Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. I want to thank NK Seeds for sponsoring this video. Last week we took delivery of our soybean seed. We're planting around 500 acres this year. Getting ready to get started. Yeah, we have them augered in here. This is a J&M wagon. Got this at an auction years back. This is a heavy duty sucker. Those are cement tires. And then we found this auger mate, and electric start and everything. We put that on there. That way you can pull this wagon with a pickup. You don't have to have it hooked to a tractor. The hydraulics are ran by that auger mate. We've been growing strictly NK soybean seeds for probably the last 6 years. This year we're growing NK22-C4E3. It's an enlist soybean. The reason we're growing that soybean is it does really well over different soil types we have. You know, on this farm we've got sandy loam, which is good. We've got heavy clay, and we've got our muck ground. And consistently through the board, it performs well on all three of them, really. And it's got a high tolerance for the weather. So if you can't get out there and get them soybeans off when you're supposed to, like late October, early November, say you get a bunch of snow, they'll stand up to the weather, and then you can clip them off. But another reason is they do well in high pH soils. And when we go down in the valley here, it gets real low, and that's your pure muck. Deep down below all that muck is limestone, and it wants to push its way through up. So we've got to be able to control that and make sure you're growing the right seed. So that's what we're growing for soybeans this year. We're getting ready to kick off, but until then, we're finishing up our corn. Let's go. Come on, bud. Time for you to go bye-bye. Kick him, Lon. He's a gentle giant. Big boy got too big on us, and we're gonna ship him up, get auctioned off. I've got a younger one. It's a dry cow lot we're gonna bring up. We'll keep two here with the main dairy herd. Here he comes. We're down here at the dry cow lot. Another beautiful day on the ranch. We gotta feed the dry cows and heifers. And you see we were loading that bull up this morning. Dad took him up to Marlette. He's got too tall. I told you that in the previous video. Too big. Friendly bull, but one of them rare cases where he was going to hurt him because, you know, breeding a heifer half his size, we don't want him breaking him. So we got rid of him. We got another bull down here we want to bring up. So Lonnie's coming down with a cattle trailer. We're going to feed these and find that bull down here, load him up and put him up with the big girls. And he'll be up there. If he's got an attitude, those big cows up there, they'll adjust his attitude real quick. The alfalfa here, let's take a quick look at it. Beautiful stand going on. This was seeded down last year. We'll probably come in and cut this first. So new seeding 1 year ago. We took 3 cuttings off it last year. This is where we started planting. Corn's not up yet, but it probably will be soon. And I'm looking forward to harvesting this hay probably in less than 2 weeks. So that's coming down the pike quick too. Dad's over at the field where my sister lives, over by where Grandpa used to live. It's about a mile, and he's gonna start planting there. And we're gonna probably have to go to the fertilizer plant and get some more liquid fertilizer for him to keep him going. And it's gonna be a good day. Nice weather. Let's go. What we do is we let this pile up, and then we scoop it up and dump it in for him. That's some fresh stuff coming out of there. She was put up a little bit dry. That was the last silo we did last fall, but not bad. Yeah, just want to dump it in. Dumping mineral in. Got him in our sights. Come on, big boy.
Yep, come up on him.
He's up and he's on. Hey, big boy. Got you a new buddy, guys. Oh boy, he's all fired up, isn't he, Lon?
Got him riled right up.
Come on, big boy. He's hitting the ground running. Yeah. Low? Yeah, I'm gonna get low. Keep going. Yeah, they're not doing it now. And he's off. I'm gonna roll this up and go get some more juice. There he is. We gotta weigh out and then get some more fertilizer. They give me a green, we go. Okay, I weighed out, now we're gonna go fill up and then hit the scale again. Yeah, they mix it all up, the pump's outside and it's gonna pump right in. Back on the scale. I'll back around to load up my pop-up. We're gonna throw a tote right on the back of this flatbed. Extremely heavy load. Made it to the field. There's our rig. Here he comes. We'll see how low he is on fertilizer. Let's fill him up right now. Oh, he's low. You see it from here. tells you how dry it is. This is a non-tiled field, and he's out here. Big 80-acre piece here. Hose is rolled up, he's filled up. Flag's flying. Got a dead deer carcass here. Away he goes. Took this cultipacker off our old field cultivator. We're gonna hook it to this disc at 8760. A little unorthodox what we're doing, but you get the pin in, that's all that matters. Time to slow down. All right, you flip that hitch around, Lon. You flip that around.
Go up, Billy?
Yes. Come back like 2 foot. Get him back a foot, Bill. Johnny! Atta boy! And we're clear, boys. Back in the field, filling up the pop-up. Beautiful day. Everybody's moving now when it's this dry. Guys with wet ground are planting because it all, even the low spots are drying out now. Away we go. And away he goes. Guys, next day, I'm in the manure spreader, finishing up with morning chores. Dad ended up finishing that 80 acres last night. He just took off in the planter. He's headed over by my grandpa's old place. Got another 70 acre piece there. We've got all the fields around here planted. So I'm out and across the road here. I'm out spreading manure. I'll show you, we cut a trail through a woods here along a hay field because this is another 70 acre piece we're about to plant. It's worked out. Getting ready to spread fertilizer on it. So we're gonna cut a line with this manure, so we're gonna just pour and spread this manure for the next couple months till we get our weed off. We've got a hay field right here. We were gonna wait. We're gonna chop this off and then plow and then start spreading on it, then plow it under this fall. But I think it looks pretty good, so we're gonna probably get 2 cuttings off it. Then we'll spread on it, and then this will be plowed under and attach it to the rest of the field. But here comes that woods. Yeah, back in behind here, this is some heavy clay soil, like I talked about earlier. It needs the cow manure anyway. Towards the front of this field behind us, where it's gonna get planted the corn, that's actually some light ground. It's pretty wild how this soil varies. But it's heavy. It was wet back here. So this organic matter, a bunch of cow manure on here is not gonna hurt this one bit. We're going through the woods. It's firmed up nice. It grew up with grass in here. It was a little muddy clay through here, but now it's grown up and it's hard and I can drive through here no problem. This is where we're going to be spreading now. See how lumpy and hard this field looks? Yeah, she was wet last year. Mark come in here and ripped us a little bit, but you can see, when you see cracked cracked soil like that, it shows she was pretty wet. I think I'll cut a line up here. I want to leave a big enough area so we're not just piling it, so we can spread it lightly and cover it. But yeah, we had to rut it up. This needs to be tiled, and the plan is to tile it very soon, but it's not going to happen this year. It's going to be a heck of a chunk. You know, that's close to, once we tie in that hay in the front, it's going to be close to 80 acres. So but for the time being, we're going to lighten up with this manure. I'll probably come in over here and lay a good line, so that way this will be covered nicely. And that's it, on our way back. You can see how hard it wet spot there. There's a big area here. Like that, he called, he needs more liquid. Cold. He's full enough, and he's gonna keep moving. I gotta come back with the pop-ups on the back of a truck and back in over here and fill him up in a little bit. Well, that's enough to get him going. There he goes. Okay, we're in the big 9560R. We had some issues with that rolling basket. The basket ripped off, and we found it had a major weak point. Greg needs me to lower this. There's going down. Some bolts loosening up too. So Lonnie and I and Greg, she's going to the ground. Just gonna see if I can work on it like this. That work? He says that'll work. And we're clear. This is a huge tractor. All right, I just got back from getting more fertilizer. That's our 2x2 and our starter there for the in-furrow. I see that they've got this rolling baskets repaired. What it was these are the wings that go all the way out. They were bending, Greg put some big 2x2 square tubing on each side. He's our fabricator, and he stiffened them right up where I don't think it's going to do it again. If it does anything again, it's going to end up ripping the whole thing up. But I think what he's going to do, he needs to make bigger looping turns with this thing. It must have been having some drag. We never had it before, but Dad just finished up with that 70-acre field over at Grandpa's. So we're going to take the fertilizer. He just went by in the planter at our buddy's house, Guy. We bought that a few years back. He's going to try and knock that out. That's another 50 acres. Then we've got rocks to pick in there. And we're here. We're alongside the road. Took my shirt off. Got a little hot. T-shirt weather again. Fertilizer's pumping in. You hit a piece of re-rod and bent one of your 2x2 angles. We got my buddy here. His field. He's going to try to bend it back with this Mahindra. Hold tight. Got pressure on it. Tugging it. Dad's off planting behind us. We're about to see him. There was some big rocks Lonnie just picked up. So we're gonna go, and you see here there's some this is some pig and cow manure. That Guy, my buddy Guy, he had a big pile of it, so we brought our spreader down here and he spread it across the field. Good for us and good for him. Look at that. You see where he already planted through it. Go in right behind here and pick more rocks. Yeah, look what I found right before he drove over it. Dry out here, man. Look how dusty that is. Bunch of stones up in here we got to get. They dug this big drain out, and that's what happens. That's why you don't throw rocks in ditches, because when eventually they dig them out, they're just going to throw them back in. Just going along, picking in front of him. Ready for another fill up. He's off. And we're back feeding. He's gonna finish that field. Hopefully, no problems. I gotta get these bunks full and then head back in there. Lonnie and I have to milk now. Young Jack is covering for me while I feed. It takes 45 minutes. I'm on the tail end of it. That bunk's full. Got another swipe of manure to take and pile up, and we'll be out of here. But I'm filling out of this ag bag. Got some haylage mixed in there and grain. That is extremely cool to the touch. Love it.